In this video, I want to take a look at utilizing the ribbon animations from Animation Maker Foundry to basically create overlays, or what you might call lower thirds or upper thirds, anything that overlays a video and allows you to kind of put some text or graphics or whatever you want to really kind of highlight them and make them stand out from the video. Now, the effect of doing this inside of something like Video Maker FX and Explaindio is a little bit different. Really, Explaindio is the one that has the better tools for it, but they're more elaborate. Let me just show you the simple approach inside of a program like ScreenFlow. You can see that I've got that here. But any kind of timeline-based video editing program, Premiere, Sony Vegas, Camtasia, all these kinds of tools. And so I'm going to go ahead and do it inside of ScreenFlow because it's a very simplified layout. There's not a bunch of extra tools here, so we don't have to spend time looking at stuff that or kind of ignoring stuff that you don't really need. And so really what I've done here is I've gone ahead and I've imported a background video. This could be whatever you wanted to do, and then I've got the animation MOV file on top of it. Now notice that as the animation plays, it's showing just the animation, not any kind of background. So that's going through. That's what the pre-keyed means. So we've added that, and then what I've got it playing here, and then I got some text showing up here, just some sample text showing up there, and that's inside of a text file. And then I've got this kind of as a freeze frame for a while, and then after a while it disappears. So this is a very, very simple effect. All I really did was I imported my video and I overlaid or put the MOV on top of it, and then I just added a freeze frame. Now that's that's a function that's different probably in most video programs, but it's usually there. Just add some sort of freeze frame. You might have to. It might be called something different in your video editor, but it's just taking that last frame and stretching it out. The other thing that you could do is if you don't do that, if your program doesn't have that, we do have it to where the animation kind of extends out and then stays there for a while. So the actual animation goes on for a few seconds, and then it just kind of stays there. So one thing you can do is you can cut that in half, copy it and just paste it on there to create that kind of freeze frame also. So you don't have to have a freeze frame functionality in order to be able to pull something like that off. So it has the same basic effect as a freeze frame. So that's something that you can definitely do as well. So just go ahead and add your text on top of that, and there you have it. It's very simple, an overlay animation, and you can really kind of do a lot with this. You can put it anywhere you want. It doesn't have to be in the lower left. It can be any kind of portion, especially if you notice some of these animations have kind of, they're almost better in the center, top, bottom, middle, that kind of thing. Some of these, the ones that point to something, can point to something actually. The nice thing about that is, so if there's something in your video that you want to really kind of highlight, you can actually use this to point at it and have some sort of text label for it. So there's a lot of uses for these kinds of things, so definitely take advantage of that and look for more ribbons in the future at Animation Maker Foundry.